James asked his friends their favourite colour. Complete the frequency table for his results. So we're going to do a tally and we're going to cross it off in the list and put a dash in the correct box. So I've got green, blue, red, green, blue, blue, green, red, blue, white, blue, green, red, green, blue, red, blue, green. So altogether there's 7 blue, 1 white, 4 red and 6 green. So when we're doing a bar chart, we need to make sure that we have gaps between our bars and they need to be equal in width. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw the blue. The blue is 7, so I'm just going to put a line up at 7, and you would do this with a ruler, and I'm going to draw down, and you'll notice how I've left a gap here, and I'm also going to leave a gap here as well. So the next is white, and the white was 1. Next up was red, and that was 4. And the last one was green, and that was 6. So you need to make sure there's gaps in between your bars because the colours are not running continuously. They are separate. So blue is separate to white, is separate to red, is separate to green, and they're all equal widths. And the gaps are equal widths, and the bars are equal widths as well. So let's have a look at interpreting a bar chart. The weights of 4 athletes are displayed below. There's Ryan, Fred, Sam and Marty. Who is the lightest? Well, the lightest is going to be the one with the lowest weight. So the lowest bar is going to be Sam. Write down Marty's weight. So Marty is here. Now what you would do is get a ruler and draw a line across from Marty's height. And you would get that it's about 78. Work out the range of the weights. Well, Marty was the biggest, which was 78. And the range is the biggest take away the smallest. So the biggest is Sam, which is 60. So my answer is 18. Miss Jackson asked the 32 students in her tutor group which language they study. Each student studies one language only. Half of the students in the tutor group study Spanish, 6 more study German than French. Complete the bar chart. So we've got half study Spanish, so that means half of 32 is 16. So this top bar is going to be 16. That means that there's 16 left. 6 more students study German than French. So if we have French, I'm just going to use this bar for French, then German is that amount plus another 6. And we've already said that this must all come to 16. Let's make sure I write Germany there. Let's just pop these in a row so it's nicer to look at. So I've got this one. And remember the black boxes are exactly the same length as each other. And I know that this all comes to 16, which means that this bit here must just be 16 take away 6 is 10, and then 10 divided by 2 is 5. So each of the black boxes is 5. So that means France is 5, French is 5, and German is 11. So the next thing is to work out the axes. So I've got 16 here. Let's just see if it goes up in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yes, it does. Let's add those on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So German was 11, which is going to be here. And remember, you want the same width bars, but you want a gap. So 2 squares wide, and then there's one gap in the middle. And then French is 5, which is here, and again another gap, 2 squares wide.